a little girl, her grandfather always spoke about being a scuba diver. Being born in Miami, she had a natural love for the ocean. Her grandfather always brought her into the ocean, taught her how to swim in the ocean. He didn't allow her to just stop at the shore, though. He brought her out to the sea and taught her how to swim and how to ride the waves. As she dove into the strong curvature of water, she wondered how the beautiful structures are formed. My name is Alexis Mitchell, and I will explain to you guys today how a wave is formed. Wave formations begin far out into the sea. It starts with just a little wind blowing, and it blows over the surface of the water, and little ripples are started. When the wind gets stronger, more ripples begin to start. Little ripples can come together with other little ripples, and they become larger. Eventually, a wave is formed. There are different wave sizes. A small wave can come together with another wave, but it all depends on the frequency. Frequency is just when one ripple wave happens to meet another. It's rare, but it happens because that's how waves are essentially brought together to make bigger waves. When the crest or curve of the wave crashes and the next one forms, that's the frequency, what's in the middle of that. When both those frequency matches, the wave comes together and it creates a larger wave. Then there are really big waves, like tsunamis, that are formed. According to seafriends.org, when a wave grows in height, the wind keeps pushing the wave faster and higher. At this point, a wave can become very, very strong and very destructive. Waves are irregular, and they come in different shapes and sizes. Not one wave is the same. A water wave bounces off rocky shores. Very long waves bounce off the continental slope. These are called tsunamis. A tsunami is formed, according to windowstouniverse.org, just by a bunch of waves created by a disturbance in the earth. An earthquake is one way that a tsunami can be formed. Basically, the tectonic plates in the ground make the water move up or down, and this disturbance creates a flow of water that's abnormally larger than usual. A landslide is another way that a wave can be formed, or a tsunami. Basically, the water tries to find a stable position after the landslide, and it causes the wave to come up, and an abnormally larger wave is formed. The third way that a tsunami can be formed is through a volcanic eruption. Basically, it uplifts the water columns, and that's what causes the larger wave to form. Breaking a wave is, according to livescience.com, when a wave forms all the way down to the ocean floor. The wave starts deep in the ocean, and as the wave travels, the wave below the surface drags along. The wave above the surface is traveling faster than the wave below the surface, so when that happens, eventually the bottom wave becomes a lot stronger, and the wave above the surface begins to tilt. Eventually, the wave tilts so much that it curls, forming a breaker and crashing. According to livescience.com, the surface and the first site of the breaking wave is called the surf zone. So when you see people surfing a wave, that's what zone that they're in. So now that the little girl knows what this giant wave is and how it is formed, she feels a lot more comfortable just kind of diving in. And that is essentially how a wave in our ocean is formed. And the last source I used is indianapublicmedia.org.